days around.
Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today I will be rating every player's performance from Tottenham Hotspur's 2-0 win over Nottingham Forest away in the Premier League at the City Ground, as a Kane double gave Tottenham both points to keep Tottenham unbeaten in the Premier League table and moved them up to third place as we move into the month of September. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy our content. Make sure you have the notifications on so you know when we are posting. Without further ado, let's get into goalkeeper and captain Hugo Lloris. I'm going to give him a rating of 7. I thought he was very good dealing with the endless attacks that Nottingham Forest kept throwing at us, dealing with Lingard, Johnson, Gibbs-White, and all those other players who took shots at the goal. I thought he was very solid at the back. Nottingham did force him to kind of run out into the field a little bit, become a little bit of a sweeper keeper, and he did that very, very well. Exactly how he needed to. Made one really good diving save. I believe it was to deny Brennan Johnson, and other than that, he was just solid at the back. Let's move into defense now, starting with Ben Davies. I'm going to give him a 6.75. Of course, no goals conceded is always a plus. I thought Ben Davies was fairly good today, dealt with the attacks well. There were times where he was caught out of position, but the only... he was caught out of position sometimes, but he was able to recover very quickly and get back and eventually stop the attack. Eric Dyer up next. I'm going to give him a 6.75 as well. Same thing as Davies, really, although he didn't get as far up the pitch. He stopped Nottingham Forest attack well. Made a couple blocks, I would think. Not really that much to do in the center, as Sanchez and Davies handled most of it. But still, a clean sheet is always a bonus for a center back. Last defender in Davinson Sanchez, I'm going to give him a 7.25. Definitely the best defender today. Really played a lot like Romero, always trying to come out, play forward. But he got back well, defended well, especially against some of their more pacey players that they bring on eventually, like Emmanuel Dennis and Awani. And obviously dealing with Gibbs-White and Toffolo and anyone who came down that right side. Sanchez was there, especially considering, Emerson sometimes got overloaded on that right side trying to defend. Sanchez was there to back him up, so our defense did pretty well today. Moving into wingbacks, Emerson Royale, I'm going to give him a 6.75. He started the game pretty well. That's probably like one of our best players in the first 30 to 40 minutes. Did go down a little bit more throughout the game. Didn't hold that performance up the whole time, but he really didn't deliver any crosses, but he played well with Kulaszewski and Son and Højbjerg. Nice little 1-2s. Didn't really make his way all the way forward, but it was a very solid performance from Emerson Royale. On the other wing was Yvonne Parisich. I'm going to give Yvonne Parisich a 7.25. Very quiet, but quietly very good on that left side. Always getting onto the ball, moving up and down really well, supporting the attack in those constant counterattacks that we seem to find ourselves in throughout the whole game, especially the first half. Subbed off in the 74th minute for Ryan Sessegnon, who eventually came on. But in that time that he was on, he very much played his worth, and he's just getting better and better as we keep playing him. Moving into center midfield now, I'm going to start with Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think our best player behind Harry Kane today. Obviously, our man of the match was Harry Kane, but Højbjerg moved the midfield well. Sometimes too many back passes at a time when there were options to go forward, but he threaded a lot of good passes in it, especially one in the early game, which Harry Kane could have put away, but just was a little too slow. And then I believe it was Worrell who came right behind him and gave him a nice little tackle to let him know they was there and lost the ball. As for his midfield partner, Rodrigo Bentancur, I'm going to give Rodrigo Bentancur a 7. Again, solid, worked with Højbjerg well. Did get an injury at the end of the match in his head, and he got subbed off as a precaution, I'm guessing. Spence came on then. I think Bentancur did pretty well, not as well as Højbjerg, but regardless, he showed that he can he's a good partner to have with Højbjerg. But I don't know if we'll see him start the next match against West Ham. Moving into our front three, Kulaszewski first. I'm going to give him a 7, much better performance than recently. Got the assist for the first goal. Beautiful pass across to Kane, who finished it expertly. He was very alive throughout the game, although towards the end of the match, Nottingham Forest, the defenders were starting to read that he would always cut in onto his left, so he was shut down a little bit when he would go for a shot, but they would really never, ever keep him enclosed in terms of dribbling. On the other side was Son Heung-min. Son did well today, better than he has in the last couple of games. Still needs to get better. I don't know if he's going to start the next game. We could see Richarlison, because I feel like he's had a better impact for Richarlison than Son has in the last 3 games, but that's all to play for. But Son, I thought he did much better than he did the last 2 games. Less mistakes, playing with the team a little bit better. And yeah, I thought he was a little bit better. Subbed off in the 74th minute for Richarlison. And last but not least, in the front of attack, Harry Kane, who I'm going to give a 7.75. 2 goals today, both taken very well. The first one passed into the net. The second one, he was just literally sitting at the back post and headed it in with the utmost ease. Did miss a penalty. Henderson saved, expert save from Dean Henderson to keep Kane's penalty out. Could have gotten a hat-trick, but it wasn't the greatest of penalties that we've always seen. Not enough in the corner. It was on the side, but not enough in the corner. And Henderson read him and went that direction. Moving on to the subs now. I'm only really going to rate Richarlison. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Extremely lively throughout the 16 minutes he was on. Got the assist for Harry Kane's second goal and boiled some blood of the Nottingham Forest players. So it was a very solid performance from all the players today. I think we had a little bit of a slow first half, but as we got into the second half, we got much, much better. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoy our content. Comment down below who your man of the match is, and until next time, come on you Spurs!